Good morning, welcome to another video. Just before sunrise, I am down on the Y once again by invitation of my friend Harry. You'll probably see him in the video. Now, the Y is up, it's about just over a metre up on summer level, so it's not high at all by any means, but there's plenty of water on. We're going to set up camp, I think, in... dog's upsetting the pheasants. We're going to set up a bit of a base camp in one of the swims that's been doing all right recently. You'll probably recognise from the videos. I think once it gets a little bit lighter, I'm going to have a rove about and perhaps bait another 3 or 4 swims just to give us some options, because I was here on Friday doing some guiding. If you've not seen that video, I'll link it in up there. I measured the water temperature at 10.6. Well, I've just measured it this morning and it's 9.2. So it's gone down in 3-4 days. It's gone down 1.5 degrees. So that's not good at all, and it was a struggle on Friday. There was a frost, admittedly, but it was a struggle on Friday. So I think we're probably in for the same sort of day today. It's going to be quite hard. So having a few options is a good idea, I think. Gear-wise, I've just got my normal 2.25 pound test curve Infinity Evo barbel rod, GSBR LT 3000 reel. Everything else I'll stick in the description like I normally do. Got all sorts of everything as bait. I've even bought some maggots with me, but they're in the car. They're easy to go and get. Pellets, boilies. We'll just have to suck it and see. I think we're going to be, if I'm honest, we're going to be scratching around for bites today. That's probably enough waffle, isn't it? So I'm going to go down here, get sorted out, get set up, and we'll have a crack. You can probably tell from the fact that I bought a chair the kind of day I'm expecting. I think it might be a bit slow. But bait-wise, as I said, I touched on pellets, boilies, all sorts of everything. I've got some scalded pellet in here, which I'm going to put through the feeder. I've also got some dry pellets as well. I might go on a dry pellet, closed blockhead feeder, I should say. For now, I'm just going to put some scalded pellets in here. 40mm pellet on the hook, we'll get it out. This one's probably our best bet today, I would think. It's a nice height actually for it, but it's not very coloured for the height, really.
It's not?
Yeah. We'll give it an hour or so, like I say, and I'll nip and I'll bait a few swims, and then we can try them in rotation, or I can go and have a wander about and see if I can find any fish. The croy will be under at the moment, about a foot under, I would say, at this height.
Weird.
Yeah. You'll be able to get out on it. That's kind of why I put the waders on as well. I just thought, well... Yeah, well, like I say, I could possibly go and have a wander off the croy, and then if I do catch anything, I can soon, you could easily go and put yours on, couldn't you?
No,
well, it's only 1/4 of a mile. Yeah, we're only halfway down the stretch. Yeah, that happens quite a lot, I find. You can fish a swim and hardly have anything, and then leave it for a few hours, do a few more swims, then come back, and it just kicks off. But to be fair, the water hasn't been 9.2 degrees when that's happened. So,
I once had a barbel on the Kennet when it was 4.5.
Bloody hell.
Amazingly.
Blimey. When I saw all this water on, I just thought, oh God, I hope it's not cold water that's gone in. Looked at that thermometer and it's like, oh no.
Is it Latvia she's from, is it?
Yeah, yeah. You're very spoiled, aren't you, Tess? Not by me, by everyone else. I'm in.
Really?
I'm in. Blimey, I'm in. A few rattles and it went over. This is, yeah, this is a barbel.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Take mine out.
If you don't mind, mate, please. Blimey, had a few little rattles, and then the feeder just started what I thought was bouncing. Ooh, hello. Well, if it's not, I think it's probably a British record chub. I'd settle for that though, to be honest. Yeah, definitely.
I'm a bit odd, I am. I'd rather have a £3 barbel than a £7 tin. Me, that's just me.
Well, you just cast in.
Yeah,
A few minutes. Wonderful.
brilliant.
Well, he's not beasting me, but barbel's a barbel.
Right. He's got a fish on, mate. Fish on.
Don't want to come in.
Never do they?
Where are you? My arm's aching, he's definitely a barbel.
Oh, that's a decent one.
Is it? Oh, my bite. What do you think of that, Tessie? She always comes and has a nose when there's a fish on. Always likes to come and have a look.
Didn't like the look at that. Rotten bird.
You'll be alright, I think, won't you? Come on, chap, in you come. Got him. Thanks, mate. Chuck the feeder in there as well. Well, we're off the mark.
Well done.
Well, he's very lively. He's had a bit of a rest. How's about that? Nice start to the day. He's like a block of ice, I must say. That's fantastic. I'd had a couple of knocks a few minutes before, and then the feeder started moving. I thought, that looks a bit strange. It didn't look like just the feeder bouncing. Fantastic. That's wonderful. Now, hopefully a good sign as well. It's always very ungraceful out of this big mesh. It is, yeah. It's good for resting them up in. Fab. Oh, it's very warm. My fingers are cold. Mind you, putting them in 9-degree water don't help, I suppose. Well, it's good if there's a few mooching about down there. That'd be good. Can't imagine he's on his own, that size.
No. Looked pretty nice. It wasn't a massive tape, was it?
No, it was a... In fact, I was in two minds whether to pick it up because I just thought it was a feeder moving.
Yeah.
It was sort of doing that like when the feeder moves. Yeah. But then there was a couple of sort of rattles in between it, and I thought, no, that's not just the feeder moving. No. I thought it was a chub. If I'm honest, I thought, a chub's probably picked this up. Yeah, I would, mate. If I had another rattle as well. I'd say it's a bit pasty as well if you want it. I like putting loads of paste on, but this time of year I only put a little bit, just a little. Yeah, well, just to keep it a small bait, really. I don't think big baits this time of year when it's cold like this. I don't think it does you any favours. I lit them yesterday. I was like, Jazzy, I'm going to bed now. What? Why? I'll go fishing in the morning. I'm getting up early. You're going fishing again? Daddy, why do you go fishing so much? Oh. 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 Go on. Go on. You know you want it.
Shall I hit it or not?
I don't know, it did look like it was on, didn't it? But then it hasn't torn off.
Something there.
Yeah.
Oh, there was probably a chub on, I think. Chub.
Hey, no, but it's a bite and first cast on the Robin Red.
Yeah.
Mr. Chubb. I take it you don't want a picture with this one. But you see what I mean about the... You're all right, mate. It's all right. You see what I mean about Robin Red? You had
nothing.
Hour and whatever with nothing, and then put a Robin Red on, and you know what I mean? I know it's only a little chub, but I think they just, for whatever reason, when it's cold.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Make a hole
there we go.
Easily,
there's loads of holes in mine, look. I've just had a few taps again.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing materialised. Just waiting. It's like, oh, that's a bite.
Oh, God.
I'll get my rod out of the way. Well, that tore off, didn't it? You're all right, Harry, don't let him pull you in. I don't think that's a chub, is it? Brilliant. Brilliant. That's wonderful.
Take that one.
Yeah. There's a bit of a false take at the beginning, wasn't there? And then it
just,
tore off.
I thought it was just weird. Look, mate.
He ain't messing about, is he, this one?
Can't do much with it at the moment.
No. Let me get this out of the way for you. I'd say this is quite a decent fish, isn't it?
I can't do a lot with it.
See, I told you this is where the doubles hang out.
I don't really mind what size they are. It's nice when you get a double, but I don't mind a 5 pound.
I don't think this is a 5 pounder.
Snagged, I think. Could be just in weed. I don't know.
There's quite a lot of weed around, as I say.
I think that's a goner.
Oh, no.
Well, let it come lying out.
Yeah, I would give him a bit of slack, see if he'll come out.
Back on the
Yeah, I was going to say it might be worth giving him a bit of slack for a minute and just see if he'll come out. They do sometimes, don't they? Like I say, you may be surprised. He might, that if you have to pull for a break, as it were.
yeah.
I had it the other week. I had to pull for a break and it came out. I was like, yeah, it's on.
Curse it. That was a decent fish, I
He's moving.
think. Eh?
I just saw the tip go. He's moving.
I think so.
Yeah. There you go. Look. Has he swum out?
Still on.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
He's pulling anyway. I think he is. Hopefully he swum out.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
There we go. Look, bit of patience. He just tucked himself behind some weed.
Yeah.
Is this a barbel or a catfish?
Still on all
We're
right.
back in touch.
It's pulling like bloody stink. Wow, unbelievable. Could be a carp or something like that. I can't gain any line. Don't know if I'm playing it all wrong or what, so I have to be playing it up.
Yeah, I always favour up in on the Y, yeah. And it's very weedy in here as well, in front of us. Only like streamer weed,
Yeah.
but just try and keep my noses up really. Yeah, you're clear of the tree now. Your line's clear of the tree.
Is it?
Yep. Let me scoot underneath here. I'll come down this end and get it if I can get it quicker. Being down here.
50 yards down.
Your line's going in the water down here somewhere at the moment. Yeah. He's down here somewhere. He ain't far out now.
Oh, we're not too far away.
No, we're down here. That's a big old boil. What do you reckon, Tess? Not interested. Looking for pellets on the floor. There's all the weed you were stuck in. That's a nice fish. I shall get him as soon as I can. That's a tank, that is. Yeah.
Come on.
Got it. That's a proper one. Well done, mate.
That was one of the toughest fights I've ever had, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how's about that? Cracking scrap, wasn't it? 9.5.
9 pound day. What a scrap. It was stuck in the weed. I thought I was going to lose it.
Bit of patience. Put the rod back down and out he came.
Out he came.
Wonderful. That's great.
Yeah.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Nice fish.
Well, certainly can't complain at this. 9.5 for Harry. I've had that barbel earlier. A couple of chub as well. So the water temperature like it is, I think we're having a good day. The power of the robin red. Like I say, I don't think they're as good in that when it's warmer, fish meals are better. But when it gets cold, they're absolutely world apart. Like I say, apparently they're low fish meal and they're low temperature oil as well or something.
Oh yeah.
So it's not all stodgy fish meals that stodge the fish up.
Buy them online or?
Oh yeah, Angling Direct, anything.
Angling Direct.
Sonia Bates make them and Dynamite make them as well. Yeah. Oh, it's funny. You're like that. Oh, I can't stop it. It's brilliant. Well, it was charging off. You had to be up this way, didn't you? But yeah, I could tell you put a lot of effort in.
Honestly, I just couldn't pull it upstream. It was just taking the line. Amazing.
So, a bit of an update. It's lunchtime now, about 12ish. Obviously, we've got shorter days at the moment because clocks have gone back. Well, shorter as in, gets dark earlier. We can fish till about 6. Sunset's about 5, so an hour after sunset, obviously 6 o'clock. Just had a little bit of a row up and down the stretch. The Croy at the top is just about under the water at the moment, but I don't think that's the one today. And obviously we've caught a couple of fish in here, so clearly they're in here. So I think we're going to stick it out here. I've baited at one more swim in the next field down, so I'll perhaps go and have maybe half an hour in there in a bit. But my stomach's telling me it's time to have something to eat. All right, that's a lady who does the hours. I'll just ring her back. All right, Jane, sorry I missed your call.
It's okay, you try to ring me before, Nick, on ice cream. You can look on each day and see what's going on, can't you?
Can you? Oh, I've got to go. Oh, well,
Barbel?
yeah. Sorry, Jane, I'll call you back in a minute. God blimey. Well, I'm working and eating my lunch and fishing at the same time. And over it went.
What did you do?
Blimey. This one's torn off across the river.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh. Oh. It's typical, it was bound to happen. Oh, I saw it at the corner of my eye go, and you went, oh. It's like, yeah, okay.
I thought it before you.
Yeah, possibly. We'd wound up pretty much anyway. He's just talking about this new system, this AHR system. He said no one's clocked on today because it's an auto system. They have to log on this app. I'm like, well, we're not starting till next week. That's why. This rod's got a healthy curve.
I like the very silent reel as well. What make is that?
This is a Daiwa as well.
Is it?
Yeah. I like a little reel. Oh, you don't feel a bad one, I have to say.
That's good. Well, you're not struggling like I was.
That one of yours did beat you up though, didn't it?
I thought it'd gone 100 meters down, but obviously it didn't.
No, I said, didn't I? I'm going to put a block end feeder on with some pellets, some robin red pellets in the block end feeder, and it's gone over straight away. Interesting. Oh, he's not very interested in coming to the landing net. Not really.
He's probably seen one before.
That's a big old boil as well. From his tail.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh yes, that's a big boil. And first cast as well after we've given it a rest again.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, fella. Are you done? Are you done? I don't think he is. I don't think he's done. He's back over there again. I don't know. I didn't let him go over there. I didn't think. He's back again. He's back. Come on, chap. Come on, give it up then. Give it up. Nope. He's a nice fish, actually, isn't he?
He is. He's a similar size to the one I had.
He's running out of steam. Come on, chap. Go on, got him. Thanks, mate.
Hold on. That's a good fish.
Fantastic.
This size of the net. Both four in there.
All right, Jane, sorry. I had to go, by the way, because I'm fishing and my rod nearly got pulled in the water. I just caught, no, it's all right. I've just caught a decent fish, so he's just in the net at the moment, yeah.
Quite a nice day today, a bit windy.
Beautiful.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm down on the Y. It's very nice, and yeah, I reckon he looks about £9, so he's a decent fish. Well, as we got the scales out already for Harry's fish, I'll put this one on the scales. It's about that. He's done me by an ounce, 9.7. But what a fish. Absolutely wonderful. It's cracking. What a day. I thought it was going to be really hard. These fish are very cold though, I have to say. But that's wonderful. Certainly can't complain. He's had a good rest. We'll get him back as gracefully as we can. It's a bit difficult in this net with loads of mesh in it, but we'll get him back. As I say, he's had a good rest. Not going to happen very gracefully, is it? Go on, chap.
Hold on, Mr. Fish. Lovely fish.
Cracking. Well, if you'd offered me, or us, 2 9s this morning before we cast in, when I'd done the water temperature, I'd rip your hand off for that. Well, it just kind of makes sense that you could sort of trickle some dry pellets through the swim with a block end feeder.
Yeah, very good.
And I was doing it that day when I had those 2 on the Avon, so obviously that gives you loads of confidence, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But those Coram combi feeders, only the 2 mils come out of there. 4 mils tend to get stuck. You have to sort of cut a few of the holes together to make it a bit bigger. Those Nisa ones are good. And my missus finished whatever this is the other day. She said, "Do you want this pot?" I went, "Oh yeah, I love that. That looks useful." Well, if this keeps working, obviously you can get on it as well. Sort your block end feeder out. Oh, we in again? I was just adjusting my braces.
I'm seeing it before you do.
You are.
Barbel.
But you have got a better angle on it, you see, because of the way I'm sat.
Yeah.
I think it's a barbel, but I think it's not a very big one. I think. He's not monstering me like that last one was. Well, this is going well, isn't it? Blimey.
It was a little bit split.
What a strange fight. It's like pull, 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 pull. It's a very, very weird fight. Like I say, I think it's just a sort of modest barbel. He's pulling, but he's not charging about. I was just about to have a recast, actually. I was just thinking I'll have a recast in a second. I'll literally just do my wader straps a bit tighter. I thought then I'm going to have a recast. He's down here now, yeah. He's doing his... Yeah, well, like I said, I don't think he's massive. The way he's charging about, I don't think he's very big. But like you say, it's a fish.
It is. I'd be delighted. I'll get a bit of wobble in the side today.
Yeah, you just go steady, mate. Again, he's not very happy. Come on, up you come. As I thought. Spirited youngster.
If you don't want it, I'll
Thank you very much. As usual, dogs come for a look. You all right? Is that okay with you?
Is that big enough for you, Jez? Yeah?
No, not really. Looking bigger than that, don't you?
This is a darker one.
I reckon we need to get you on this pellet feeder, perhaps. All right, because I've had 2 now since I've put that on.
I haven't got one.
No, I'll sort you out. We'll sort him out, and then I'll sort you out. But not in a sort of mafia way. I mean, in in a gear way. Well, there we are. Both ends of the spectrum in 2 bites. Little one to a big one. That's cracking. Nice to see these in the river though. It just show, oh, wind's picking up. Just shows the future. Fantastic. Lovely little fish. Like I say, good sign for the future, and good sign that there's a few down there as well. Gone. Well, I had a little tactics change and just had those 2 barbel fairly quickly, although we had rested the swim as well, so it may be a coincidence. But I've just gone over from I was fishing an open end feeder with some soaked pellet in. Again, all the information on the bait is going to be down in the description. I've just changed over to one of these Nisa feeders, block end feeder. I've just been putting some, there's the odd sort of 8mm in here, but mostly 4s and 2mm Robin Red pellets through it. I had 2 barbel in 2 chucks, so we've got Harry on that as well now. So just a little change, I don't know, possibly a coincidence, who knows, but if it's working, I'm going to carry on with it. I mean, I might be clutching at straws a bit. It's just that I'm on the upstream rod and I've had 2, and you have, you know, in the time you have, and you haven't had a bite, and the only difference is that I put that feeder on, and like I say, I just noticed my hook link was a bit longer. I've done it some days though, I've had a short, because I tend to go about 18 inches, something like that. But then some days I've noticed that you won't get a bite, and then I go to like 4 foot and I get a bite straight away. I just think, oh right, yeah, you're being a bit cagey today. And that's why I started off a bit longer today, because I thought it was going to be a bit tricky. As sort of the first pellet I want them to find if they're coming up to the feeder is the one on the hook. I think there's quite a lot of barbel out there than the amount of bites we're getting. Because just from sitting there on How Capel as well, and just watching them, you know, it's like I was watching them all morning and I didn't get a bite till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they were there all the time. You know, it's like I've converted you to the Robin Reds now. Well, you can see what they can do. You've seen what they do. I just find in these conditions when it's colder like this, they just work.
Right, solidly Electrolux or something like that.
Ooh. Yeah, do you know what? I saw that. I saw the feeder move a couple of times, and I thought that feeder's moved.
Is it on again?
Yeah. Barbel.
Barbel again?
Yeah. Oh, hello.
What am I doing wrong?
I think we need to swap sides, don't we? I thought I'd give you the best end.
That's a good idea. We'll swap sides.
Ooh.
I'm casting quite a long way downstream.
Well, I'm in again. As I was saying, I thought we'd put Harry in the best position downstream, but I think we'll have a swap over. I was actually just thinking I was going to go for a wander down to that peg that I'd baited up, so perhaps I'll do that and you can jump in here. No, I should have shouted if it was. He's not a monster again, I don't think.
He's a dark one.
Yeah, these smaller ones just seem to be that more sort of slatey colour.
Yeah.
It's the same one, isn't it? He's gone back out and gone, I do like these pellets.
He doesn't like the look of that now.
No. Come on. You're not going again. Come on. Well done. Thanks, mate. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, really. Like I say, I'll put you down there, so I'll go for a wander now. Well, the upstream rod doing all the bites today. Most of them. It's another modest fella. Very wiry, very cold. But another barbel. I was going to say banana then. He's shaped like a banana. That's better. Relax. Relax, you can go back. Fantastic. Wonderful. I think I mentioned when I was playing the fish, I'm just about thinking about going for a bit of a wander to that swim we baited. So I think I'm going to do that and let Harry have the upstream end. So that's the plan. So we'll get this fella back and we'll go for a bit of a wander. Well, a beautiful day it suddenly turned into. We're catching fish. Can't moan. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I did think, as I mentioned, I was thinking about a bit of a move before before I had that fish, and then when I had it I thought, yeah, we need to get Harry in this end. For some reason that upstream half of the peg, half of the shared peg is doing all the bites, so get him in there. I'm only about 100 metres away, so he can always give us a shout. As and when he catches something, we can get down there, give him a hand. Well, yeah, I just fancied a bit of a mooch really, a bit of a change of scenery. And like I say, just to give Harry what seemed like the good side of the swim. It's about 2 o'clock now. This has had a couple of hours stewing. So it'll be interesting to see if there's any fish on here. Got onto this bait. A little bit deeper, a little bit slower here than where we are back there. But you never know in these conditions what might happen. Nice donk down. Bit of line out. Oh, it's not too strongly flowing here. As I say, because it's a bit deeper. Be interesting. So, maybe wasting our time, but there's only one way to find out, isn't there? I don't tend to fish this field, this downstream field, very often in the summer because it's very slow, deeper, so therefore slower. It's relatively wide as well, as you can see. There's lots of chub down here, but not generally barbel in the summer. Not in my experience anyway, not when there's very little water on. But you never know. As I say, it's worth half an hour or so, isn't it? Have a little go. See if we get any interest. I must admit I was very concerned this morning when I saw that water temperature. Not the fact that it's 9.2. 9.2 on its own is not the worst temperature in the world. Just the fact that, like I say, 3 days ago it was 10.6, I think. So yes, dropped basically half a degree on average for 3 days. The downward trend is usually not good at all. But I don't know, perhaps the first flush through we had was what knocked the water temperature on the head, and they've had 3 days to get used to it. I don't know. I'm certainly not complaining. It's nice to catch a few barbel. I've kept this little pellet feeder on. I'm going to change it over, I think. Let's put some of these soaked pellets on. I keep calling them scalded pellets, and I think that's what people used to do to them, but I found with the mix I use, you don't need to scald them at all. It's literally soaked. That's all. I've soaked them in, obviously water. All I've put in it is a little bit of, I think it's mainline barbel liquid. It's got a lovely smell to it. So I put a bit of that in there with the water that I've soaked them in. And like I say, a tin of tuna. Just tuna in brine. Certainly seems to be doing the trick anyway. Can't complain. Oh, forever changing things. Messing about with stuff. Fiddling. Yeah, there's definitely more depth down here. Like I say, I knew that anyway because I say it oddly flows in the summer down here. I should say I've not decamped here properly. As you can see, I'm sat on the floor, my usual style. I only bought a bucket really, and a rod, bank stick, and a net. Just really wanted to give it a little go. Perhaps we'll have half an hour, 40 minutes. See if we get any signs of anything. I don't see Harry very often, so we'll go back and be sociable back in that swim. So we can swap round if he wants to, and he can have the upstream end. Well, we've learnt that they're not tearing the bottom up in here. You know, maybe some fish, but it's a bit deeper and a bit steadier here. Like I say, I have caught in this field in the past, but generally when the water's up at least another metre or so, I think the fish perhaps drop down into here because there's less flow in here than the shallowest bits upstream. But yeah, we've not lost anything really. Well, we lost an hour by doing this, but let's go back to the swim and certainly, like I say, put some more clothes on. Perhaps get in there, and perhaps I'll go and try perhaps a bit of water that we haven't fished yet. I might go and have a little mooch, we'll just see. But I think, as I say, if we're going to get a bite in there, we would have by now. Well, how does this look? Lovely little crease in here. This is a new peg that's been cut out, I believe. I've not seen it before. We're a little bit upstream now of the peg we were fishing earlier on, where we've had the fish. I've just walked past. What's prompted me to come really is, for the last hour while I've been gone, Harry's just had one little chub, nothing else. So I thought, there's no point in rushing back there. Let's give this a little try. Lovely crease there. As I say, I've never fished this swim before. I don't think anyone has, to be honest, looking at it. I think it's been streamed out a few months ago, and that's it. Straight there on that crease. Didn't feel that hit the bottom, so it may be a bit weedy there. I've not baited it or anything, so it will be interesting to see if anything happens here. Perhaps give it half an hour. I'm conscious though, so it's 3:10 now, I'm conscious we are running out of daylight quite quickly. I say it's going to be properly seeming like it's getting dark at sort of 5 o'clock. But if that swim we were in is not, as I say, it's not going crazy at the moment, then there's no point in hammering it. Oh, otter's just come up in the middle of the river across that. That's not good. I've just gone back down in the peg that Harry's in. Oh, he's back up again, eating something small. I would spin the camera around, but you won't see him. He's right down there. He's just floating through Harry's peg at the moment. Oh, he's just gone back down again. This is why I tend to, even when we've got a swim going, this is why I tend to bait a few spots for, if swim goes quiet like that. You've got a few other options. Today I've not really done any that I know particularly well. I did that one, but like I say, it needs another metre of water on really, that one we tried before this one. And like I say, this one looks like nice. And I perhaps should have baited it, but to be honest, I don't like baiting swims too close together. Because to me, the whole point of baiting is to... It's just gone over a bit, but I think it's just collected something. The whole point of baiting is to pull the fish into a swim, and obviously you're going to pull them from downstream because of the smell. Well, there's no point in baiting swims really close together, because all you're going to do is keep the fish separated when you want to concentrate them. I tend to only bait about 100 yards, 75 yards minimum really apart. Hopefully all the fish in that, if you bait here and the river's flowing that way, all the fish in this 75 yards will move up to that peg, and then you do the same down there, and they'll all move up to this peg. So you sort of concentrate them in one area on the bait. If you bait every swim, they're all just going to stay all over the place. Plus you've got loads and loads of swims to fish then, especially this time of year. You just can't get round them all. You need to do them all at least twice. If you've got a 10-hour day, or even a 12-hour day, and you've got 6 swims, that gives you 2 hours per swim per day. That's an hour in each, and that doesn't even include time to move. So really, you just can't do it. Sort of four swims I find is optimum. You get around them all in a longish day, or a summer and autumn day. You can get around them all sort of 2 or at least 2, if not 3 times, because the amount of times you'll bait a swim, and then you'll go back and fish it, and you won't hardly get a bite, and then you'll go and fish the other swim, so leave that one for perhaps 3-4 hours even, drop back in it, first cast in, it'll go over, Happens a lot. Because like I always say, the best thing you can do to prepare a swim is bait it. And the second best thing you can do is not fish it. Leave it alone. And even better, not even be there to disturb the fish. Well, I've just come back round and Harry's rod's gone straight over. Definitely your lucky charm today. I'm literally only stood there for about 10 seconds and your rod went dang, bang, 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 whack.
It did, didn't it? I forgot what it looked like. Oh, it's right down here, right under our feet.
Yep.
It was me looking 20 yards
Yeah.
downstream. Alan trying to ring me.
He's playing a fish.
Come on. Where are you?
Got him.
Hallelujah.
Well done, mate.
Thank God for that.
Well, there we go. You've waited a long time for this one, haven't you? You've worked hard for this.
I've waited a long time for this one, sir. Yes, I didn't think it was going to happen again.
Fantastic.
But, about 4.5, 5 pounds, something like that.
Yeah.
On the old, what do you call your pellets?
Robin Red.
Robin Red pellet again.
Yep.
I need to get some of those.
You do. For when it's a bit colder like this.
Yeah, it is.
Lovely job.
Feels like a block of ice.
Well, they're clearly out there feeding, so we'll get a bit more bait in as well, shall we?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're confusing you because we've changed seats. It's quite confusing now. No.
So they go right down to the bottom there, and I'm trying to extract it.
Oh,
The other rod.
there we go. That'd be on. Ooh.
That could be a barbel.
I was just looking at the dog thinking she's about to fall in the water. And then the tip was going.
I couldn't see it.
Oh, yes.
Trying to extract the thing out of the rushes, and the other rod hit me on the back of the head. For the take.
Oh, no.
Fantastic.
Well, we're starting to lose the light a bit, as you can see, but, well, you can probably see, but, yeah, just worried about the dog falling in. Yeah, please, mate. And, yeah, over it went.
Yeah, well done.
Again, I don't think he's a monster.
He's down here,
He is. He's been very cooperative, and now he's probably going to be at all cooperative. Oh, it's a chub. Can you believe it after all that? I really felt like a barbel at first. He proper tore off. Oh, he was wrapping my fingers with the bail on. Yeah. Sorry for the false alarm. Come on, you. God, I could have sworn that was a barbel then. I didn't think he was a massive one, but oh well, there you go. Well, like I always say, chub do a very good impression of a barbel for about 5 seconds. And then after that, oh, cheers mate, I'll sort it mate, you get back in. Come on then, just one more barbel, that'll do. Just one more double. One more double each, that'll be fine. We'll always settle on that. I only just a 10, it'll be fine. I don't need an 11 or anything like that. I can't believe we've had that today. After I put that thermometer in the water, I was, oh no. Perhaps my thermometer needs a new battery. Yeah, no, it's just a trend. That was my concern. The fact that it had just plummeted over a few days.
9 going up would be better than 9 coming down.
Yeah, I'd rather fish, to be honest, 8 coming from 7 than 10 going to 9. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. But I don't know. Clearly, it's not bothering them today. What's going on here? I've caught something. I don't know what it is. I think I've caught someone else's feeder.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, look. Well, I wasn't going to get a bite then, was I? I've won a nice black cat feeder, though. No wonder he lost it. It weighs about half an ounce. I'll tell you what, that's skills, that is. Ooh. I thought that was the dog then. Yeah. I think so. And I say the dog knocked the rod. And I thought it was the dog. Yeah, I thought it was a, well, it's gone over. Hurrah. I thought it was the dog. Yeah. Ooh. Thanks, Tess. I really thought that was you. Possibly. I think it might be wise. Sorry, I know it's barbel o'clock. Don't feel a bad one. No, I mean, I don't think it's a beast, but it's not a bad one either, I don't think. Yeah, he's just trudging about.
Just down here, isn't it?
Yeah, down here somewhere.
See the feet there?
Oh, yeah, saw a bit of colour then.
Yeah, I saw a bit of colour then. Oh, yes, that's it.
Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it? Can we sneak him in first go? We can. Well done, sir. Thank you very much. Well, he's had a bit of a rest. He's very lively. Just wondering if barbel o'clock was actually going to happen. And it has. That's about that. Wonderful. A cracking fish. What a day. I can't believe it. When I read that thermometer this morning, I just thought we're going to struggle. Not because of the absolute temperature, but just because it had been dropped so much. But yeah, it's been a cracking day. Absolutely cracking day. And we've got about 15 minutes, 10 minutes left, so I don't think I should even bother casting in again. I think this will do me for today. Absolutely fantastic. Well, as I say, that's going to be me done. Just rested that fish up for 5 minutes, and it gives me another 5 minutes, so we'll call it there. But as I say, what a cracking day. Certainly in these conditions, I am absolutely over the moon with that. I couldn't wish for a better day, really. Like I say, in these conditions, I know I keep going on about conditions, but I really thought we were going to struggle, and we haven't at all. I mean, we had a quiet spells during the day, but overall it's been pretty good. We've had lots of chub, which I haven't put in the video as well. Half a dozen, 7, 8 chubs, something like that as well. So the bites have kept coming. Anyway, as I say, curfew time to go home. Now I'm back here again in 2 days' time at the invitation of Colin and Simon. We're coming out to do a similar thing. It's a couple of chaps I guided a few weeks back, and they booked themselves on again and asked me if I wanted to come along. So yeah, always very keen. So that'll be for the next video. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Tight lines, enjoy your own angling. Many thanks to the channel patrons for your fantastic support. Thanks to those of you who support me through buymeacoffee.com. I'll see you again on the next one.